Hello everyone and welcome back Old Coins Prices. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, and we've got a particularly interesting one to explore. If you're a coin collector, a history buff, or just someone who enjoys discovering the hidden value of everyday objects, you're in for a treat. In this video, we'll be uncovering the secrets behind the 1995 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary penny from the mid-90s might just be worth more than you think, and today we're going to explore exactly why that is. To start, let's look at some of the background behind this coin. The 1995 Lincoln penny was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, and it was produced in large numbers. You might think that such a high mintage would mean there's little value in these coins, but certain factors have made this particular year and mint mark special. The 1995 D penny is recognized for a few unique characteristics that can elevate its value, especially if it's found in pristine condition. If you're new to coin collecting, you might be wondering what the D Mint mark means. The D stands for the Denver Mint, one of the facilities in the United States responsible for producing coins for circulation. While the 1995 penny was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, the Denver pennies are often sought after by collectors due to specific features that can be found in certain coins from this batch. The real question here is why the 1995 D penny holds any particular value. While many coins from the 90s might not stand out, the 1995 D penny has a few things going for it. One reason is the quality of the coin itself. Coins in exceptional condition, often graded as MS65 or higher, can hold significant value. These high-grade coins are usually free from scratches, wear, or other imperfections. The better the condition, the more a collector is willing to pay for it. So if you have a 1995 D penny that looks almost brand new, it might be worth getting it evaluated. One of the major reasons certain coins become valuable is because of errors or varieties that occurred during the minting process. The 1995 D penny is no exception. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with unusual errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other minting mishaps. In some cases, pennies from this year have been found with doubling on the lettering or other parts of the design. These errors make the coin more rare and thus more desirable to collectors. A doubled die, for example, occurs when the coin is struck twice by the die, resulting in a slightly doubled image. This can be seen in areas like the date, the words Liberty, or In God We Trust. If you have a 1995 D penny with these characteristics, it could be worth significantly more than face value. Now, let's get to the question everyone's been waiting for. What is the market value of a 1995 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny? The value of this coin can vary widely depending on its condition and whether it has any notable errors or varieties. In circulated condition, it might not hold much more value than a few cents. However, if you find one in uncirculated condition with a high grade, you could be looking at anywhere from a few dollars to several hundred. Coins with unique errors or varieties, particularly those in mint state, can bring in even more. Some error coins from 1995 have sold for hundreds, and in some rare cases, they have even fetched prices above $1,000. So, if you're lucky enough to find a 1995 D penny in near perfect condition with an interesting error, you could be holding onto a small treasure. So, you're probably wondering, how can I tell if my 1995 D penny is valuable? The first step is to inspect the coin carefully. Look for any obvious signs of doubling on the letters or numbers. Even slight doubling can increase the value of the coin significantly. You'll also want to check the overall condition. Does it have any scratches, dents, or wear? The more pristine the coin, the higher the grade it can receive. If you believe your coin is in excellent condition or has a rare error, consider having it professionally graded. Coin grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, can provide an official grade for your coin, which can make it much easier to determine its value in the market. Remember that grading services do charge a fee, so this step is usually recommended only if you believe your coin could be worth a significant amount. Now that you know how to identify and grade your 1995 D penny, let's talk about where to sell it if you think it's valuable. There are a few options for selling valuable coins. You can try selling it online through marketplaces like eBay, where there are always collectors looking for rare finds. Alternatively, you can take it to a coin dealer who might offer you a fair price based on the current market value. Some people also choose to sell their coins at auctions, which can sometimes yield higher prices if there's enough interest from collectors. Just remember to do your research before selling. Knowing the approximate value of your coin and understanding what makes it valuable will help you get the best price for it. The 1995 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but as we've discovered, there are several factors that can make it much more valuable. From its condition to potential errors, and the demand among collectors, this small coin has big potential. So, the next time you come across a penny in your change, take a second look. You never know, it could be worth more than just 1 cent. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more videos on valuable coins, rare finds, and hidden treasures that might be right under your nose. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin or if you're planning to start looking after this video. We're diving into the story of a unique and surprisingly valuable coin, the 1960 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. What makes this particular penny so special? Why would collectors pay large sums of money to own one? In this video, we'll uncover the fascinating history behind the 1960 D Mint penny, explore the specific details and unique features that make it valuable, and discuss how its market value has skyrocketed over the years. And now, at first glance, you might wonder what could make a penny from 1960 worth more than 1 cent. After all, this coin isn't as old as some of the other rare pennies and doesn't carry a unique metal composition like silver or gold. But what it does have are key minting variations that have intrigued collectors for decades. And in the world of coin collecting, small differences can mean everything when it comes to value. So, let's start with a little background on the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, this iconic coin has seen many design updates, changes in metal composition, and minting variations. The 1960 D penny is part of this long history, minted during an era when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with its coin production methods to keep up with demand. The 1960 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark located beneath the date on the coin's obverse side. In 1960, the Mint produced 2 main versions of the penny, the large date and the small date variety. These variations were produced by different dies, creating 2 distinct types of 1960 pennies with slight design differences in the date itself. The small date features numerals that are shorter and closer together, while the large date has taller numerals with more spacing between them. While both types of the 1960 D penny are collectible, the small date variety is generally more sought after by collectors due to its relative scarcity. But scarcity alone isn't the only reason for its value. High-grade examples of the small date 1960 D penny, especially those in pristine condition with sharp details and no visible wear, are particularly prized by collectors and investors. Coins in these high grades can command significant prices, sometimes even reaching thousands of dollars at auction. Another factor that boosts the value of some 1960 D pennies is the presence of mint errors. Mint errors are accidental flaws that occur during the coin production process, and they can take many forms. For the 1960 D penny, one of the most famous errors is the double die error, where parts of the design appear doubled due to a misalignment in the die during striking. This error is especially visible in the date and the lettering on the coin, making it easy for collectors to identify. Double die pennies are rare, and the 1960 D double die error penny is no exception. When one of these coins appears on the market, collectors are often willing to pay a premium for it, particularly if it's in excellent condition. Beyond these mint errors and variations, the 1960 D penny also holds value for its historical significance. It's a reminder of a time when the United States was experiencing rapid change. The 1960s saw a boom in technology, a cultural revolution, and key moments in the civil rights movement. Owning a coin from this era is like holding a piece of history in your hands, and for many collectors, that connection to the past adds sentimental value on top of the financial worth. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1960 D penny in your collection? First, examine the date closely to determine if it's a small date or large date variety. The small date variety is more valuable, so look for shorter, more compact numerals in the date. Next, check the coin's condition. Coins that have been well preserved without significant scratches, marks, or discoloration tend to be worth more. If you believe your coin might be a high-grade example, consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These companies can certify your coin's condition, which can significantly increase its market value. If you have a 1960 D penny with a double die error, you're in luck, as this can make your coin particularly valuable. Double die errors are relatively rare, and when found on a 1960D penny, they can increase the coin's value dramatically. Many collectors specifically seek out error coins to add to their collections, which means there's a strong demand for these types of coins on the market. So, what's the current market value of a 1960D Lincoln penny? Well, it depends on several factors, including the coin's condition, variety, and whether it has any unique errors. A standard 1960D penny without any errors might be worth just a few cents above face value, especially in circulated condition. However, a high-grade example of the small date variety can be worth anywhere from $50 to a few $100s, depending on its grade. If you're lucky enough to own a small date 1960D penny in near-perfect condition, it could fetch a much higher price. When it comes to the double die error, these coins are even more valuable. In some cases, a 1960D double die penny in top condition can sell for several $1,000s at auction. Rare, high-grade examples of this coin have been known to command premium prices due to the combination of their error, scarcity, and condition. So if you happen to have a 1960D penny with a double die error, you could be holding onto a very valuable coin. In summary, the 1960D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin with a rich history and several unique characteristics that make it highly collectible. Between the small date and large date varieties, the potential for double die errors, and the significance of its historical context, this penny is a gem for any coin collector. If you're interested in finding one, keep an eye out at coin shops, estate sales, or even your own pocket change. You never know where one of these valuable coins might turn up. Thanks for joining us in today's deep dive into the world of coin collecting and the intriguing story of the 1960D Lincoln penny. Be sure to check your own coin collection to see if you have one of these valuable pieces. Remember to like and subscribe for more coin collecting tips, rare coin insights, and fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. And as always, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on one intriguing coin, the 1970D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This penny, one that many might overlook, could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. So, if you're into rare coins or simply curious about which coins might be hiding big value, stick around. You won't want to miss what we're about to reveal. Let's start by talking a bit about the background of the 1970 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, featuring the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, was introduced in 1909. The design on the reverse side with the famous Lincoln Memorial was added later in 1959. By 1970, this coin had become a staple in American pockets, and millions were minted each year. But what makes the 1970D penny so special? The D Mint mark on this coin means it was minted in Denver, and in that year, the Denver Mint produced nearly 2.9 billion of these pennies. With such a large number, you might wonder how this coin could have any significant value. While billions of 1970D Lincoln pennies were produced, not all of them were created equally. There are a few factors that make certain 1970D pennies stand out and fetch much higher prices on the collector's market. The first key factor is condition. Like any collectible, the better condition a coin is in, the more valuable it can be. Coins that are in mint condition, also known as MS or mint state, are highly sought after by collectors. But there's something even more specific about the 1970D penny that adds to its value, a rare and fascinating error. And now, let's talk about error coins. Errors can occur during the minting process, and collectors absolutely love these mistakes. For the 1970D penny, there's a particular error that has caught the attention of serious collectors, the double die obverse, or DDO. In simple terms, a double die obverse is when the design on the front of the coin appears to be duplicated or doubled. If you look closely at the date or the lettering on a 1970D penny with this error, you might notice a slight doubling effect. This kind of error happens when the die, which stamps the coin, shifts slightly, resulting in that doubling look. A 1970D penny with a noticeable DDO error can be incredibly valuable, depending on the degree of doubling and the coin's condition. Let's get into the condition or grading of the 1970D penny. When evaluating coins, collectors rely on a standardized grading scale, which goes from poor, P1, all the way up to mint state, MS70. For the 1970D penny, higher grades, particularly those in the MS65 to MS67 range, can bring a considerable premium. Coins graded MS67 are extremely rare, and it's coins in this range that can truly be worth thousands. A standard 1970D penny without any errors and in average condition is still a collectible, but it's the uncirculated, error-free, high-grade coins that can reach impressive values. If you have a 1970D penny that seems untouched and uncirculated, or one with a possible error, you may want to consider getting it professionally graded to assess its true value. Now, the big question: what is the market value of the 1970D Lincoln penny? For a regular 1970D penny in circulated condition, its value is typically around 1 cent. However, as we mentioned earlier, a 1970D penny with the double die error in a high grade can sell for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Some of the highest auction prices for a 1970D penny have gone as high as $4,000 to $5,000. That's right, a single penny that you might find in your pocket change could be worth thousands, depending on its grade and any unique characteristics it has. If you're interested in finding a 1970D penny, the best places to start are in your own coin collection or in rolls of pennies from the bank. When searching, keep a few things in mind. First, check for the mint mark. Make sure you see the D below the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. Then, closely examine the coin's date and lettering. Use a magnifying glass if needed, and see if you can spot any doubling. Even minor doubling can add significant value. Lastly, assess the coin's overall condition. If it looks particularly sharp or uncirculated, it might be worth getting it appraised by a coin grading service. So, there you have it, the 1970D Lincoln penny. While it may seem like just another penny, this coin has the potential to be worth a lot more due to its errors, condition, and market demand. The next time you come across a 1970D penny, take a closer look. It could be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Collecting coins is a fascinating journey, and you never know when a common-looking penny might turn out to be worth thousands. Thank you for joining us in exploring the world of rare coins. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest content. If you have any interesting finds or stories about rare coins, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. We're exploring one coin that's surprised collectors everywhere with its worth, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that's recently caught attention due to its rising market value. Let's look at why this coin is so valuable and how you might be able to find one in your own collection. First things first, let's talk about the Lincoln penny itself. As many of you know, the Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909. It's a coin that's become iconic with its portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front or obverse side. But what sets some Lincoln pennies apart are rare features that can make them significantly more valuable, and the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of these special cases. Now you may be wondering what exactly no-mint mark means. Mint marks are small letters on coins that identify where they were minted or produced. For instance, a D mint mark means it was made in Denver, while an S mint mark indicates it was produced in San Francisco. However, if there is no mint mark at all, it typically means the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Although the absence of a mint mark is common in Philadelphia minted coins, there's something unique about certain pennies without mint marks that can make them worth a lot of money. So why is the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny valuable? There are a few reasons, but one of the biggest factors is a unique doubling error known as a double die. This particular error can be seen on the obverse side, especially in areas like Lincoln's ear and sometimes in the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Double die errors occur when the coin die used to stamp the design onto the blank coin is misaligned during production, creating a doubled or distorted appearance on certain parts of the coin. This type of error isn't found on every 1984 penny, and the ones with it are incredibly rare. Collectors call this specific error the 1984 double die obverse or DDO, and the effect on Lincoln's ear has led it to be known as the doubled ear penny. Coins with this doubled feature are rare to find, which increases their desirability and of course their value. Imagine owning a small penny that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars just because of a small unique error in its design. What's even more interesting is the market demand for these coins. Collectors and enthusiasts are willing to pay premium prices for high-grade versions of the 1984 no mint mark penny with the double die error. These coins in top condition, which means they're almost flawless, can fetch higher prices at auctions, and with individual collectors the value can range anywhere from a few $100s to several thousand depending on the coin's condition and the visibility of the error. If you're looking to find one of these valuable pennies, here's what you should do. First, check any 1984 pennies you may have, especially under good lighting. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe is a helpful tool here. Look closely at Lincoln's ear to see if you notice any doubling or extra lines. Also check the letters in Liberty and In God We Trust For signs of doubling, if you spot anything unusual, you might have a valuable coin in your hands now. You may wonder how these errors happened in the first place. Well, coin production errors are more common than many people think. The minting process involves multiple steps, including designing, preparing dies, and striking coins. Errors can occur at any stage, particularly in the die making process, where a misalignment can lead to a double die error like the one seen in the 1984 Lincoln penny. Sometimes these errors go unnoticed until the coins are released into circulation, and that's when collectors start finding them. If you do find a 1984 no mint mark penny with the double die error, the next step is determining its condition. Coin collectors and grading companies use a system that ranges from poor, which means the coin is very worn out, to mint state, which means it's in almost perfect condition. The better the condition of the coin, the more valuable it is. You can have your coin graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, which will certify its authenticity, and condition grading can significantly increase the value of your coin, especially if it's a rare error in high-grade condition. So what is the market value of the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny with the double die error? While the value can vary greatly depending on its condition, recent sales have shown prices ranging from a few $100s for lower grade examples to several $1,000s for coins in top condition. This wide range makes it difficult to set an exact value, but it also shows the potential for profit if you have a coin in excellent shape. In one recent auction, a high-grade 1984 double die penny sold for nearly $2,000, an impressive sum for a coin that originally held just 1 cent of face value. Now let's talk about the best places to sell your coin. If you do find a valuable 1984 no mint mark penny with the double die error, many collectors start by checking with local coin shops, which can give you an idea of your coin's worth. You might also consider attending coin shows where you can meet potential buyers in person. Online marketplaces like eBay and specialized coin auction sites are also good options. Just be sure to do your research and compare prices to make sure you're getting a fair deal. Remember, even if you don't find a 1984 penny with the double die error today, keep checking your change, as you never know when you might come across a valuable coin. Collecting coins can be a fun and rewarding hobby, and who knows, you might be holding on to a fortune without even realizing it. So there you have it, the story of the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that's taken the collecting world by storm due to a small but unique error in its design. Whether you're a serious collector or just someone looking to make some extra cash, this is one coin worth keeping an eye out for. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content on valuable coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny or if you'll be searching for this one. We're diving into one of the more recent coins that could be worth a surprising amount, the 2016 no mint mark Lincoln penny. While this penny might seem like an ordinary coin you'd find in your pocket change, collectors know that certain factors can make this one highly valuable. In this video, we'll cover what makes a 2016 no mint mark penny valuable, key features to look for, and why this particular coin is on the radar of coin enthusiasts everywhere. Let's get started and see if you might have one of these valuable pennies in your collection. First off, let's address what makes this 2016 penny unique. When we talk about a no mint mark penny, we're referring to a coin that doesn't have a small letter under the date that tells us where it was minted. Typically, coins minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, while those made in Denver will have a small d and those from San Francisco have an S. So, finding a 2016 penny without a mint mark is actually pretty common, since Philadelphia didn't add mint marks to pennies that year. However, some 2016 pennies with no mint mark have gained attention for another reason: their rarity and pristine condition, or because of unique errors. The next question is, what gives this coin its potential value? To answer that, we need to understand the grading system. The grading scale for coins ranges from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a flawless coin. Coins that achieve a grade of MS68 or higher are rare for modern pennies, especially for those in everyday circulation. In the case of the 2016 no mint mark penny, examples graded MS68 or MS69 have become highly sought after because of their pristine quality. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices to get these top-tier grades because they know that very few pennies reach this level. So, if you happen to come across a 2016 penny in excellent condition, it might be worth having it professionally graded to see if it meets this high standard. And now, let's talk about error coins. While rare, some 2016 pennies may have errors that occurred during the minting process, and these errors can increase a coin's value significantly. Some common errors collectors look for include off-center strikes, die cracks, double dies, or other unusual features that make the coin stand out from standard pennies. For example, a penny with a significant doubling on the date or lettering, or an off-center strike that shows part of the coin blank, could catch the eye of collectors and increase its value. If you happen to spot anything unusual on a 2016 penny, it might be worth taking a closer look, as it could turn out to be a valuable error coin. Now, let's talk about the actual market value of this coin. As with any collectible, the value of a 2016 no-mint mark penny can vary based on its condition, demand, and any unique characteristics it might have. While a typical 2016 penny in circulated condition might only be worth its face value of 1 cent, pennies graded MS68 or higher have been known to sell for significantly more. Some auctions have seen these top-grade coins reach prices in the hundreds of dollars. And if a coin has a rare error, that price can go even higher. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket change that could fetch several $100s or more simply because it's in near-perfect condition or has a rare minting error. So, how can you tell if your 2016 penny is worth grading or even selling? First, inspect it under a good light or magnifying glass. Look for any noticeable imperfections or errors. If it appears flawless and has minimal signs of wear, you might have a candidate for grading. Professional grading services, such as the PCGS or NGC, can authenticate and grade your coin, assigning it a number on the scale from 1 to 70. Remember, coins that grade above MS67 are where the value really starts to increase. Of course, getting a coin graded has its costs, so it's usually only worth it if you believe your penny has the potential to receive a high grade. You might be wondering why a modern penny like the 2016 no-mint mark could fetch such a high price. The reason lies in the collector's market. For Lincoln pennies, certain years and grades become highly desirable as collectors aim to complete high-quality sets. When collectors look for pristine coins to add to their collections, they want coins with minimal flaws and high grades, which are difficult to come by, even with newer coins. This demand is what drives up the value for coins like the 2016 no-mint mark penny when found in nearly perfect condition or with an interesting error. So, what's the bottom line here? While not every 2016 penny is valuable, a small percentage of these coins, especially those in pristine condition or with rare errors, could be worth much more than just a penny. This is why it's always good to pay attention to the coins you come across in change or pocket finds. With some luck and a keen eye, you could discover a coin that might be worth hundreds of dollars simply by knowing what to look for. In conclusion, the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating example of how even recent coins can hold unexpected value. Whether you're an experienced collector or just getting started, checking for high grades and potential errors on coins like this can be an exciting and potentially rewarding hobby. So, next time you come across a 2016 penny, don't overlook it. Give it a closer look because it just might be worth more than you think. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of valuable coins. If you enjoyed learning about the 2016 no-mint mark penny and want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. Good luck with your coin hunting, and who knows, maybe you'll find your own valuable penny right in your pocket. We're talking about a coin that might surprise you, the 2002 Lincoln penny. You might think that a penny from 2002 wouldn't hold much value, but this particular coin has become a collector's treasure. Let's explore why this coin is worth so much money and why collectors are willing to pay big bucks for it. The 2002 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint as shown by the D mint mark on the coin. This mint mark helps collectors identify where the coin was produced. The Denver Mint is known for producing billions of pennies over the years, but not all of them hold significant value. So what makes this particular coin special? The value of any coin is influenced by three main factors: rarity, condition, and demand. First, let's talk about rarity. Generally speaking, a 2002 penny isn't rare because millions were made. However, certain error coins and high-grade examples can make a coin more desirable. Error coins can include things like double dies, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets, which are pieces of the coin that are missing. Collectors love error coins because they're unique. They're one-of-a-kind mistakes that add character to a collection. The rarity of these errors from the 2002 penny production run has led collectors to search for them, driving up the price on the market. Next, we look at condition. In the coin collecting world, condition is key. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers representing better condition. A 2002 penny in circulated condition might not be worth much more than face value, but an uncirculated 2002 penny with a high grade can be worth significantly more. Some of these coins in near-perfect condition, known as mint state 65 or higher, have fetched impressive prices from collectors. Finding a 2002 D penny in this condition is rare because most pennies get scuffed and scratched in circulation. So if you have a high-grade 2002 D penny, you could be sitting on a valuable piece, but beyond errors and condition, demand also plays a massive role in a coin's value. Even if a coin isn't rare, if there's a high demand for it, prices can rise. For the 2002 D penny, there's been a recent surge in collector interest. Many collectors are fascinated by the Lincoln Penny series, which dates back to 1909. Each coin tells a piece of American history, and the 2002 D penny is no exception. It's part of the long-running tradition of the Lincoln penny, which has seen many design changes and variations over the years. Collectors who aim to complete their Lincoln penny series often look for high-quality examples from every year, which includes the 2002 D penny. Now you may be wondering just how much this coin is worth. While an average 2002 D penny in circulated condition might only fetch a few cents more than face value, high-grade uncirculated examples or those with unique errors can command prices in the hundreds to even thousands of dollars. For example, a 2002 D penny with an exceptional mint error or in mint state 67 condition could be valued at over $1,000. Some reports have suggested that pristine error coins from this year have sold at auction for even more. This high market value is why collectors and treasure hunters alike search for the perfect 2002 D penny. So what should you do if you come across a 2002 D penny? First, check its condition. If it looks particularly shiny and unblemished, it might be worth holding on to. Next, look for any noticeable errors such as doubling or an off-center strike. Even minor errors can add value. And if you believe you have a high-grade or error 2002 D penny, consider getting it professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin, which can greatly increase its value to collectors. The world of coin collecting is exciting because you never know what might turn up in your change jar. A simple penny from 2002 could be worth far more than you'd expect if it has the right combination of rarity, condition, and demand. The 2002 D Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how even recent coins can hold unexpected value. It's all about knowing what to look for and understanding the factors that drive up a coin's worth. To wrap up, keep an eye out for those 2002 D pennies. You just might have a valuable piece of history in your pocket. And who knows, it could be worth a small fortune someday. Thanks for joining us today. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments if you have any interesting coins in your collection. We're diving into a coin that may surprise you with its potential value, the 2018 D Lincoln penny. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking: this is a modern penny, right? How can it be worth more than 1 cent? Well, stick around because this video will reveal some fascinating details about the 2018 D Lincoln penny and why collectors are paying attention to this coin. First, let's talk about the basics. The 2018 D penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark. This is a fairly recent coin, and billions of these pennies were minted, making it one of the more common pennies in circulation today. But here's where it gets interesting. While most 2018 D pennies aren't worth more than their face value, certain unique characteristics can make a 2018 D Lincoln penny worth a lot more to collectors. Today, we'll cover these special features, including any notable errors, the highest grades, and what makes collectors willing to pay top dollar for these pennies. To start, let's talk about the design. The 2018 D Lincoln penny features the familiar design we all know, with Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Union shield on the back. The Union shield has been used on the reverse of the Lincoln penny since 2010, symbolizing national unity. This design choice celebrates Lincoln's legacy and his role in keeping the nation united. While it might look like just any other penny to most people, collectors have a keen eye for detail and are always on the lookout for coins with unique characteristics that make them stand out. So, what makes the 2018 D penny valuable? One of the primary factors that can make a coin like this worth more is its condition or grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless coin. A coin in the highest grades, like mint state 68 or 69, can command a premium because of its near-perfect condition. For a 2018 D Lincoln penny to be worth a significant amount, it would need to be in one of these top grades. Coins that are graded as high as MS68 or MS69 are rare because they are practically flawless, with no visible wear, scratches, or imperfections. If you happen to come across a 2018 D penny that appears pristine, it could be worth having it graded by a professional coin grading service. Some of these high-grade 2018 D pennies have sold for over $100, which is impressive for a penny that's only a few years old now. Let's dive into what truly excites collectors: error coins. Errors occur during the minting process, and they can range from minor to very noticeable. In the case of the 2018 D penny, there are a few errors that collectors find especially desirable. One of the most sought-after errors for the 2018 D penny is the doubled die error. This error happens when the die used to strike the coin is improperly manufactured, causing a doubled image on the coin. On a doubled die penny, you may see doubling on certain parts of the coin, like Lincoln's eye, his bow tie, or even the date. These doubled features can be subtle or very pronounced, and collectors are willing to pay extra for a clear, noticeable doubled die error. Another error that has been spotted on the 2018 D Lincoln penny is the off-center strike. An off-center strike happens when the blank planchet, the metal disc used to create the coin, isn't properly aligned with the die. This results in a coin where part of the design is missing, often giving it a unique look that collectors love. Off-center errors can vary in severity, with some showing only a slight misalignment and others being so far off that half of the design is missing. The value of an off-center error depends on how much of the design is visible and the overall appeal of the coin. A well-defined off-center 2018 D penny can sell for a surprising amount, especially if it's in high-grade condition. There's also the possibility of finding a 2018 D penny with a die crack or cut error. A die crack is a small raised line on the coin caused by a crack in the die used to strike the coin. This gives the coin a unique look, as the raised line can sometimes stretch across a significant portion of the design. A cut error, on the other hand, is a raised area on the coin's surface that usually appears near the rim. This occurs when a piece of the die breaks off, leaving a blank spot on the coin where metal flows into the broken area. Both die cracks and cuts can add value to a 2018 D penny, especially if the error is substantial and located in an interesting part of the coin. At this point, you might be wondering just how much a 2018 D penny with one of these errors or in high-grade condition could actually be worth. While most 2018 D pennies in circulation are worth only a penny, a high-grade, error-free example in mint state 68 or 69 could bring in upwards of $100 or more from the right buyer. However, if you have a 2018 D penny with a prominent error like a doubled die or a significant off-center strike, the value could be even higher, possibly reaching several $100s depending on the specific error and condition. So, what should you do if you think you found a valuable 2018 D penny? First, examine the coin carefully, using a magnifying glass if possible. Look for any signs of errors, like doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks. If the coin appears to be in excellent condition, consider having it professionally graded. A coin in high grade and with an authenticated error can fetch significantly more on the collector's market. Many collectors are willing to pay a premium for authenticated, high-grade coins with clear errors, especially if they're from recent years like 2018, which adds a modern rarity factor. Remember, coin collecting is as much about the thrill of the hunt as it is about potential value. While the odds of finding a 2018 D penny worth hundreds of dollars might be slim, it's not impossible. Checking your spare change or coins you come across can lead to exciting discoveries. Who knows, you might just find a penny that turns out to be a hidden treasure. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 2018 D Lincoln penny. I hope this video has given you some insight into why even modern pennies can hold significant value in certain cases. If you enjoyed learning about this topic, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content on valuable coins, rare finds, and the fascinating world of coin collecting. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins that's been stirring excitement among collectors, the 1991 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You may have come across this coin before, but did you know that certain versions of it can be worth significant money? That's right, we're not just talking about pocket change here. We're talking about the potential for thousands, or even millions, of dollars for the right specimen. So grab your magnifying glass, sit back, and let's discover the secrets of this highly sought-after penny. To understand why the 1991 D Lincoln penny has captured so much attention, let's first cover a bit of background. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic coin in American currency since its debut in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This cent piece has undergone a few design changes over the years, but the likeness of Abraham Lincoln has remained the centerpiece, a design originally crafted by Victor David Brenner. In 1991, the Denver Mint struck a massive number of Lincoln pennies, with billions in circulation. So why would any 1991 D penny be worth more than its face value? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and, most importantly, errors. Let's start with rarity. Although billions of these pennies were minted, finding one in pristine condition, especially after more than 30 years of circulation, is a real challenge. Coins that have never been in circulation, known as uncirculated coins, are naturally more valuable to collectors. Additionally, if a coin has been graded in mint-state condition, or MS-65 and above by professional grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, its value can skyrocket, but rarity alone doesn't make a coin worth thousands or millions. For the 1991 D Lincoln penny, what really sets it apart are the potential errors that can be found on this coin. Now, you might be wondering what types of errors could make a penny so valuable. Let's get into some of the most sought-after errors that you'll want to keep an eye out for. The first error type is known as a double die. A double die error occurs when the coin is struck twice with a slight shift in alignment, causing a doubling effect on the images or lettering. This doubling can sometimes be subtle, so take a close look at the lettering on both the obverse and reverse sides of the coin. Look at areas like Lincoln's eye, his bow tie, or the lettering around the coin. If you see signs of doubling, especially if it's pronounced, that could significantly boost the coin's value. Another valuable error is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is struck off-center, resulting in part of the design being cut off. Off-center errors are highly desirable among collectors, and the more off-center the strike, the higher the potential value. A 1991 D penny with a substantial off-center error could fetch thousands of dollars, depending on the extent of the error and the coin's overall condition. Next, let's talk about die cracks. Die cracks occur when the minting die has a small crack in it, which leaves a raised line or crack on the surface of the coin. Die cracks can appear anywhere on the coin, but the most sought-after ones are those that are prominent and noticeable. For the 1991 D penny, die cracks that appear on Lincoln's face or around the date and mint mark are particularly intriguing to collectors. These errors not only add uniqueness to the coin but also make it more appealing in the eyes of those looking for rare and unusual pieces. One of the lesser-known but equally valuable errors you might find on a 1991 D Lincoln penny is the floating roof error. This occurs when the small details connecting the Lincoln Memorial roof to the columns are missing, giving the appearance that the roof is floating. While not as dramatic as a double die or off-center strike, the floating roof error is still quite popular among Lincoln penny enthusiasts and can raise the value of the coin. Aside from errors, another factor that can increase the value of a 1991 D penny is its overall eye appeal. Collectors value coins that stand out visually. This means a bright, lustrous surface with minimal signs of wear or contact marks. If you come across a 1991 D penny with stunning eye appeal, it could fetch a premium even without major errors. Now let's talk numbers. How much is a valuable 1991 D penny actually worth? In average circulated condition, most 1991 D pennies are worth their face value of 1 cent. However, if you have a 1991 D penny in high-grade mint-state condition, you could be looking at a coin worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s. Coins with significant errors, especially those that are graded MS-65 or higher, can go for thousands of dollars. The ultimate finds are those rare, near-perfect error coins in top condition. These exceptional coins can be worth tens of thousands, and under the right circumstances, some have even been speculated to reach 6 or 7 figures at auction. Before you go digging through your change jar or visiting your local coin dealer, let's talk about how to authenticate and appraise your 1991 D Lincoln penny. First, if you think you have a valuable error coin or a high-grade specimen, it's a good idea to get it professionally graded. Sending your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC will not only verify its authenticity but also provide an official grade, which can significantly increase its market value. Graded coins tend to sell for higher prices at auction, as buyers have confidence in the quality and condition of the coin. So, if you come across a 1991 D penny, don't overlook it. With the right combination of rarity, condition, and errors, it could be worth far more than a single cent. These hidden treasures in our pocket change remind us that every coin tells a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1991 D Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can be truly extraordinary. Thanks for tuning into today's video. If you enjoyed this dive into the 1991 D. Lincoln penny and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This way, you'll never miss our latest videos on the coins and currency that could be worth a small fortune. Let us know in the comments if you've come across any rare coins or if you have a special coin you'd like us to cover next.